Welcome to SMR Bitesize. Monday's news story follows, but before that, if you like what we're doing, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Oh, it's been a rough week for every Brexiter's favourite comic, The Express. Yeah, we know most of them don't even take it seriously, but it would appear that those who still do, well, now don't. The newspaper equivalent of GB News, world-renowned for its ability to correctly predict the future, as you can see here, ran a poll last week asking its readers online, following an article in which they were told exactly what they ought to think, which makes the result all the more remarkable. Well, they posed the question, should the UK seek to rejoin the single market? Well, its readers voted, and despite 1% not understanding the question, 69.5% of them decided, yeah, we really should. Over 2/3 of the readers of the most Brexity newspaper, and I use that word, newspaper, in its loosest possible terms, effectively thought Brexit needed undoing, which it does, so good for them. Now, you'd think the Express might, I don't know, quietly shelve that poll, take it down, delete it, but no. As with anyone attempting to defend Brexit, they did the journalistic equivalent of turning off spell checker and turning on caps lock. They seriously doubled down. And guess whose fault it was their poll went tits up? Yeah, obviously, it was us Ramonas. You guessed it. They claimed the poll was quickly picked up by influential Remainer Twitter accounts and circulated widely within those circles. An excuse, of course, which fails to recognise the fact that it could equally have been picked up by influential Brexiter Twitter accounts and circulated widely within those circles too. But if that's the case, it wasn't. Possibly because those circles are ever decreasing, thank God. But spare a thought for the dedicated few who remain fully wedded to the Express's Brexity ideology. Apparently, bewilderment at the result was the most common emotion expressed in the comments below the article. Cool Rain wrote, "Wow, a majority of Daily Express readers voting to join the single market. That's surely a sign that the Brexit battle has finally been lost." Oh, and look, here's fun. They single out this week's special guest on the SMR radio show, Save British Farming's Liz Webster. Apparently, she shared the poll on Twitter under the caption, "I know it's the Brexpress, but it's an important poll and your votes are needed." So it's all your fault, Liz. Hundreds among her 43,500 followers heeded the call, posting regular updates as the tide gradually swung in favour of rejoining. Many also left comments below the accompanying article. Arrowfield10 said, "Looking like the game's up. Brexit's failed. 52% wanted it. Boris had an 80-seat majority, and he messed it all up. With no benefits to show and plenty of negatives, it's time to rejoin." And UK SSR, meanwhile, simply put, Elwood is correct. No one wants Brexit anymore. But you know what? Fair play to the Express for keeping the poll up. They could have quietly buried it, but they didn't. Oh, and if you'd like to hear more about what Save British Farming's Liz Webster has to say about Brexit and all things agricultural, tune in to this week's brand new show. It's gone live today. There's a direct link for you at the end of this video, and of course, it's in the description too. Our full radio show is free every week, so if you're not already a listener, give this week's a whirl. See what you think. With this year's National Rejoin March set for September the 23rd in London, why not kit yourself out ahead of the big day? You'll find everything you need and more courtesy of our friends at Stay European. All orders over £15 are delivered free, and here's the best bit. As an SMR bite-sized viewer, you'll get 10% off everything you order. Just enter the code at the checkout. And yeah, there's a shop link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, visit 16millionrising.co.uk, where you can listen to this week's full radio show for free, support us with a donation, buy us a coffee, or subscribe as an early riser. Back tomorrow.